You've watched the videos, you've read Marcus Aurelius, you've quoted Seneca in conversations to sound composed, controlled, wise. But when life hits you, you still react emotionally, you still procrastinate, you still complain internally, you still feel anxious about things you cannot control. So what's happening? Here's the harsh truth. You are not practicing Stoicism. You are consuming Stoicism. And 99% of people never realize the difference. Today, I'm going to show you why they fail and how you can rebuild yourself in the next 60 days. Stoicism is not philosophy. It is training. Most people think Stoicism is about thinking differently. It's not. It's about enduring differently. Understanding a principle does not change you. Suffering to live by that principle does. Reading about discipline is easy. Waking up when you don't feel like it is hard. Highlighting quotes feels productive. Controlling your anger in the moment feels painful. Stoicism does not ask, "Do you understand?" It asks, "Will you endure discomfort without losing control?" That's where 99% quit. Reason number 1, they seek inspiration, not discipline. Inspiration feels powerful. You watch a Stoic video at night, you feel calm, focused, strong. But the next morning, you hit snooze. You delay your work. You scroll instead of building. Why? Because inspiration requires nothing from you. Discipline demands sacrifice. Stoicism doesn't make you feel better. It makes you stronger. And strength is built through voluntary discomfort. Working when tired, training when unmotivated, staying silent when insulted, saving money when you want to spend it. This is not aesthetic, it's painful, and most people choose comfort. Reason number 2, they refuse to control their reactions. You cannot control other people's opinions, economic shifts, unexpected problems, criticism, loss. But you can control your response, your words, your effort, your standards. Everyone knows this intellectually. Almost nobody practices it emotionally. When someone disrespects you, your ego reacts before your philosophy does. When something fails, your anxiety speaks before your logic does. That is not Stoicism. That is emotional dependency. Stoicism begins in the exact moment you want to react. That pause, that silence, that decision to remain steady, that is the training. Reason number 3, they have no system. Without structure, Stoicism becomes entertainment. You don't rise to your ideals. You fall to your habits. Habits are built through repetition. So if you don't train daily, you default to instinct. And instinct is emotional. You need a system, not motivation, a system. The 60-day Stoic rebuild. If you truly want to be the one, you need structure. Days 1 to 14, foundational discipline. Wake up at the same time every day. Exercise, even if it's light. No complaining, internally or externally. Write a short reflection before bed. What did you control well today? Where did you lose control? No excuses. No drama. Consistency builds internal strength. Days 15 to 30, emotional control. When anger appears, pause for 10 seconds. When anxiety appears, breathe deeply 5 times. When laziness appears, act anyway. Ask yourself one question: what is actually within my control right now? Ignore the rest. This question alone can change your life. Days 31 to 60, personal standards. Choose 3 personal rules, not goals, standards. For example, I do not break promises to myself. I do not react impulsively. I finish what I start and do not break them. Not when tired, not when stressed, not when nobody is watching. This is where most people quit, because now it's no longer philosophy, it's identity. The harsh reality: Stoicism is not failing. People are. They want peace without discipline, strength without discomfort, growth without sacrifice. They want control over life, but not control over themselves. Stoicism is not for the weak. It is for those willing to rebuild their character from the inside out. Quietly, without applause, without validation. Final message. You don't need more quotes. You need more repetition. You don't need more understanding. You need more endurance. You don't need more philosophy. You need more self-control. The difference between the 99% and the 1% is not knowledge. It's practice. Call to action. If you are serious about change, drop your hardest Stoicism question below. The uncomfortable ones, the real ones. I will answer the best ones in the next video. Let's train, not consume.